Alright, we're good now. Maybe I should turn the game volume down a bit. I don't know how loud it is. Alright, we're good now. Maybe I should turn the volume down a bit. Oh, that doesn't help at all. If I mute my computer, I can't. Alright, well, this isn't helping at all. Because I'm just hearing it from my end. If I mute my computer, I think this is good. Alright, well, this isn't helping at all. Because I'm just hearing it from my end. Okay, let's just go. Alright, well, let's do this. Oh, or not? And the game froze. Okay. Good start. Good start. Oh my god. Okay, can we go for real this time? Can I start? I gotta close Chrome actually. There we go. That should help a lot. We'll close Chrome, close Discord. Alright, when are we back? Okay. Okay, we're back. Whoa. I'm just... This is fun. Okay. I'm just gonna start a new game. Okay, I hope this mod is stable. Okay, let's go. Candy? I heard it's like mostly the same for a while. Wait, can I make it full screen? Full screen, there we go. Okay, there we go. And I actually have 2 monitors now, so I can look at chat on the side. My, the stream is no longer obstructed by... oh, that is a little, wonky, actually. Might not want to do full screen. Doesn't look too good. But yeah, I can look at chat, and it won't be over the game, so nothing will be obstructed. Okay, that looks better. Okay, I'm not gonna do full screen then. So, here we go. I don't know if I should do voice acting. Hey! I've never done one of these. This is just gonna be a lot of me talking. So it's like mostly the same, right? Totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Girl Sayori, my neighbor, a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, which kind of works because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, right around high school, and we were sleeping more frequently, and I get tired of waiting up. She's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. These houses look so, like, avant-garde, like, modern. Like, what is that parking spot? The like, roof of the parking spot? That's for, like, 2 cars? Maybe? They look more like smart car parking lots, than, if anything, but I don't know. I don't know further crosswalk. Let's say I catch up. Okay. Just doing the... I like her pouty face, it's funny. Fine. You did wait for me after all. It's not like I wait for you or anything, Baka. Oh shit, the stream overlay is still there. Shit. The stream chat's not working for some reason. Yeah, I did the intro already. Don't spoil it. I wasn't gonna spoil it. Hold on. I can't look at chat if it's... Why isn't chat working? That's really strange. Because I have the chat right here, and nothing is... What the fuck? This is just not working. Can I get a pop-out chat, please? Chat is just broken. Okay. I think chat's working now. People, say things. I need to make sure this works. It's like actually showing up. I see, okay. Yeah, all of Act 1 is the same. So do you guys like want to see this? Should I like skip? Should I do it normally? Does anything I do now affect what happens during the mod? Or is it like completely different? Should I just play it off like normal? I think that's probably the best way to go about it. Hello. Thank you for dog. I think I'll just play it normally. It doesn't take too long to get there, and I've already done this, so it's like, yeah, I won't read too much since I've like already played this game. Just the girl you choose? Alright, so I think I'll just go after Sayori, I guess. Don't become a NEET. So the N in NEET stands for like non-educated, entertained teen or something like that, right? So if it was like yes, would it be yeet? The opposite of NEET would be yeet. Yeet. Just remember that fucking video. Look at a few clubs. Monica is the best girl, duh. Did you come here from my Tumblr? You should know Monica's the best girl if you came here from my Tumblr. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Whatever. I can't be bothered to do anything. Getting lectured by such a carefree girl. You're a bitch. Wait, this is me. Me, Nika. She's nice. She did nothing wrong. It's over before I know it. Ounce of motivation. Clubs. Like golf clubs. Of the golf variety. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. No choice but to start with the anime club. Obviously, that's the first one you go for. Hello? Sayori? Must have come in my classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Wow. Sorry I catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. You know, like everyone does. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. That's a low blow, Sayori. You need to wait up for me. It's gonna make you late for your own club. You fucking bitch. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? You know. You can come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. There's a vice president of the literature club. She's like Joe Biden. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. She's the first one to show interest, the one who proposed the club. She inherited the title Vice President. Hey, is the audio fine, by the way? Like, can you guys hear me over the music? I just want to make sure that I'm not just, like, talking to myself and people are just like, what is going on? A low blow, best friend. Good one. Yeah, it's a low blow, alright. But, okay, just let me know how the volumes are, and I'll try and adjust accordingly. If I sound fine, I'm talking at, like, normal speaking volume, and I'm, like, right in front of my computer. I can hear it fine, but I think I lowered the game audio quite a bit. Alright, that's fine. Goody goody two shoes. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. You know, where all the other sweaty guys are. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? It's not like I'm your friend or anything. I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member and not to keep me cupcakes and everything. I hope she didn't make them out of Rainbow Dash. Don't make promises you can't keep. It's so mean. Sayori's an airhead. Is she mystery flavor? I think she's a mystery flavor airhead. She's so cunning as to plan this all out. Yeah, it's almost as if it was programmed into the game or something. Oops. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the hall and upstairs, a section of school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Sounds like the music is being broadcasted from the mic and not from the computer. I think that's good. It might just be echoing on itself. I think I just have to turn it down on my end a bit. That should be good. So that's not like recurring through my mic. It might be a little bit, but like that's fine. But I will try and adjust it as needed. Told you, don't call me new member. Oh, we've got a member already. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Wait, Yuri. Wait, I don't know her name yet. Why isn't her name girl number 1? Sayori says nice things about it. Seriously, bred boy? Don't assume my gender, bitch. Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, this game doesn't even let you pick. So that's like whatever. Because I know Monica's like, I don't even know if you're a boy. So it's like, alright. Ah, Candy, what a nice surprise. There she is. There she is. Welcome to the club. Welcome to our club. Welcome, Candy. Welcome, Candy. Why'd you be quiet? Has anyone drawn that? Like Club SpongeBob, but with Doki Doki. We're telling you, you can't fit in. Yes, Squidward, you and your nose cannot fit in. I know someone drew SpongeBob characters as like Doki Doki characters or whatever, which is horrific. All words escape me in this situation, except for these 7 words that I just said right now. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? She's like, my eyes are up here, and you're just like, what? There's nothing to look at. If you want to say something, say it. Something. Sorry. Natsuki. Girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year, even though they're all 18 years old according to the wiki. They have the same birthday as my mom. 9/22 is my mom's birthday, which is like all the girls' birthdays, which is really weird. Like, to me. Hey, their birthdays are in 20 days. You guys better make them a cake or something. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You just ignore her when she gets moody. She's on her period or something. She's making it sound like. So it says quietly into my ear and then turns back towards the other girls. You're fucking shit-talking them now, Sayori? That's fucked up. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. There's comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Candy. Boy. Monica smiles sweetly. $1 million smile. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Dream girl. Basically, completely out of my league. Hey, that shouldn't stop you, man. Just go for it. Let her decide if you're worth it. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. You too. Enjoy your meal, sir. You too. Come sit down, Candy. We made room for you at the table so you can sit down next to me or Monica. Mmm, saucy. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Bitch. So you just gonna bring a birthday gift to my birthday party on my birthday with a birthday gift? Monica's not a Mary Sue. You forgot the E there. Sorry, I get a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? No E. Does have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned it, it's been widened so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. I never got that was the closet in the back there. Like, I never noticed that. Because I never did the Natsuki scene on my first playthrough. So when I was, like, seeing pictures and stuff, I was like, where are these taking place? That was confusing. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Oh, that smile is so creepy. I don't like her teeth. Why did they draw her teeth, like, so realistic? It's like they just slapped, like, a JPEG of some real teeth on there. It's disturbing. Ta-da! What? Natsuki lifts off the full tray and reveals a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. She made little pussy cakes. I think it's cute, but like, I just can't look at it too close or for too long. It's good that it's like genuine, but it's like the shading, I think. She can't have real teeth. Give her your teeth. I just don't like the shading, because normally it's like the one part on her face that like has shading besides like her neck. So it's kind of like weird to me. So cute! Fwa fwa! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and say, what do you mean you know? No, I don't know. What are you talking about? See, this is fine. Like, her mouth looks perfectly, like, cartoony and anime there. But it's like, when she smiles with, like, her teeth, it's I don't like the shading. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full. She has already managed to get icing on her face. Turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Freaking eyeballing me, dude. I do like her eyes, though. Her eyes are cute. Of anything. It's nothing compared to Monika's, though, but you know what I'm saying. Finally, bite down. Is this a rock? She just iced a rock and put it in there. They're just like, this is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? It's not like I did anything for you. Made them for you. Well, you technically did it. Sayori said, maybe. Not for you, you know, for anyone who happened to be here. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Tsundere logic, am I right, guys? Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot. Do you want some teapot? Keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. It's not. Your looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. I should go make some tea. I kind of want some tea now, honestly. I have water, but water's second to none to tea. To tea! Monika raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I had no choice. I was afraid of this question. He tells me I shouldn't tell Monika I was practically dragged here by Sayori. I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so I don't know. That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? President of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You'd probably be board member for any of the major clubs. Were you the leader of debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the policies. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing and budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. See, that's valid as hell. See what I'm saying? Monika's valid. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Hell, Monika's a really great leader. She's like a president. Yuri nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. Put it that way. How many people are interested in putting all their effort to start out something brand new? Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Fucking books and shit? What the fuck? If you convince people you're fun and worthwhile. To make school events like the festival that much more important. Confident that we can all really grow into this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. This looks like a Smash lineup. Like a Smash Bros. Character profile lineup thing. Monika was... Monika? What the fuck did I just say? Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still really don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Cammy, what kind of things do you like to read? I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that, literally. Manga? Yeah, that kind of manga. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Silent voice. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, I can change. When the Fire Nation attacks. Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Oh. What about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces her inverted cup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Natsuki has doujins to share with you. I wish. That'd be really funny. If you line them up tallest to shortest, you also line them up biggest to smallest boobs. Yeah, I can see that. Maybe that was intentional. She's more timid than the moment when I walked in, but it's obvious by her eyes that she builds her comfort in the world of books, not people. You know, I like a lot of things. There's deep psychological elements usually worse as well. It's amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop. Well, that sure is a lot of words, isn't it? But, yeah, Natsuki shows you like a doujin in the closet. It's like no one can see this. If my dad found this, he would beat the shit out of me. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. You know, like the rock with icing on it that I ate earlier because Natsuki gave it to me. Really? I would have expected that, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes someone think, takes you to the world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I love all these words. I love all these words that Yuri says. They're like my favorite. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, just Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. Natsuki's folding her arms so her chest looks bigger. That's why I usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Listen, I can't words today, okay? Leave me alone. Looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! Give that back. I've only started recently naming my poems. If I can't think of a name for it, I usually just don't pay it the mind. But as soon as I started naming them, I started putting more effort into them, and they got longer, which I think is like a weird coincidence. I'm not sure, but it's definitely interesting to me that I think my stuff started getting better once I started naming my poems. At least that's my opinion, but, you know, your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Give her a back rub. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. Same though. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. That's true. This game is gonna open my eyes to some new, You were working on a poem called How I Wish My Dad Treated Me. God. So willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing the deepest reaches of your heart. Wow, this shit is like really, like after actually starting writing poetry, this stuff is like actually making sense now. I'm just like, wow, that is true. It's like, wow. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable to share enough of hers. I guess if it's the same for Yuri, I wanted to read everyone's poems. They'll sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Nat and Yuri, that's really quizzically a mine. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Next time we meet, we'll all share them with one another. That way everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, they can help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Writing poetry is an excuse to vent on Maine, basically. Yeah, pretty much. I don't think I've ever... I haven't showed anyone in real life my poetry. I've just kind of posted it. It's been like, alright, cool. But I don't mind it that way for now. I don't really have anyone I would want to show it. I don't really have anyone that I know in person that I would want to show it to, but it's fine. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. I love her. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? And then we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. So it may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls start back at me with dejected eyes. They're fucking glaring at you right now, dude. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Candy. They're all sinking. Where's the quicksand? The room's full of quicksand. We gotta dig them out. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. We saved them from the quicksand. Sarah's arms wraps around me, jumping up and down. Hey, really did scare me for a moment. If it really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Hey, Natsuki's the first one to swear. This is so sad. Strengthen the bond of the club, and Candy's boner like, there's such a large tent pitched already, we could sleep there. Jesus. Well, I'm flattered that, you know that my dick is that big. I'm not gonna say you think, but that you know that my dick is that big. So, thank you. I'm very flattered. And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Candy, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing? I already felt the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Candy, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore since I always stayed, because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! God, what the fuck is this house? I'm sorry. This is like all I can think about. Like, what is this? I don't see any doors. I just see windows and roofs. Then that makes it official. This is a school harem for Candy's dick. And so it is written. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Of course. Duh. Duh. I'd really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, and maybe I will, since this is the non-fucked up version of the game. Alright, just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Yeah, I was gonna do that. I was gonna save right here. Boop. There we go. I'm thinking I'll just spam it and see who I get. But, I like this song. This is a good song. I don't think, realistically, I could ever write poems I'm content with, like, every single night. Like, I write a poem, like, once a month, maybe, when I get the motivation and when I really feel it. Did I break my fingers? No, I cracked my knuckles. What? It's cold in here. I gotta put socks on, actually. I'll do that later. But, this is, like, inspirational, because it's like, I feel like I wish I could get to a point where I could write poems that I'm content with the quality of, like, every single night. So, yeah. This is nice for me. So, what should I pick? Melancholy? Ah, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna go for Sayori first. Oh, unrequited? Duh. Question. Oh, fuck. Explode. Okay. God. Adventure. Yay. Heaven sent? I don't know. Ugh. Entropy. That sounds like Yuri. Yeah, there we go. Captive. Oh, fuck. Depression. Memories? That's bittersweet, right? There we go. Sweet. There we go. I'm doing it, man. Candy. Grief? Empty. Anxiety? I don't know. Together. There we go. Tenacious? Tenacious D. Defeat. Okay. Whisper. Cry. Philosophy. I think that's urine. Incongruent. Bed. Yeah, I knew that would be Sayori. Okay. GG. Hi again, Candy. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. And so, once again, I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Candy. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Don't worry, I'm a committed guy. Making sure you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Damn, fucking Natsuki is just being brutal. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here again and hang out or what. If you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! She's doing the fucking anime face. Yeah, I like the fang. The fang is cute. I don't like her full, toothy grin. It's just... it bothers me. Like, slightly. Don't worry, guys. Candy always gives his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work, even without me asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sarah, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. I like Yuri's like glare there. It's really funny. It's like really complacent. How come? You and Candy can be good friends too. Sayori. Her boobs definitely look bigger on that Yuri sprite, where she has her arms like that. I think they did that on purpose. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri. Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. That blushy sprite is cute. I do like that one. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so you should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. Hey, stop making jokes in the chat, okay? That's not cool. Only I'm allowed to make jokes. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? I don't think I did. I think this happens anyway. If you... Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this happens no matter what. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. You can read it at your own pace. Look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this case. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. Probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Yeah, the thing that happens is you read the book with her. That dialogue happens before the poem sharing, no matter what. Natsuki Gang is not here. You're in the wrong place. Well, we can't give up. Festival's our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? We've seen a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks out to their creative mind. I gotta sneeze, bitch. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody would come in the first place if it's a literature event. It's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? Sayori's probably my second favorite. Probably. When I first played this game, it might have been Yuri, because I do like the idea of a girl wanting to get me to read more. Because I used to read a lot, and I kind of fell out of it, and I don't really find the time or motivation to read anymore at all. So I think having someone to read with and talk about a book with would be really nice, like a little mini book club, a little partner book club. I think it's really cute. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. I prefer to hear her deliberating like this. Well, she is the vice president after all. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Same. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. Therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. Yeah, I think this is the Sayori route thing. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder if what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. What? I open my eyes to find Sayori's face smiling in my vision. That doesn't look too much like a smile, but I'll take your word for it. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait! Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. Bitch. This isn't the napping club, bitch. This isn't preschool. Where you think you're at, huh? Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. Fucking loser. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. You can't be too upset. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? Look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Huh? Not every day. That wasn't very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. Can't even do that. The fact that there's a doubt is the problem in the first place. Also, when I first played this game, I did notice their, like, red sclera on the sides of their eyes, which I never understood. On, like, the corners of their eyes, it's, like, red. I guess it's just, like, a shading thing, which I think is pretty neat. I guess it's to get, like, the corners of the eyes of, like, the skull or something. I don't know. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Huh? Sayori glances around herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Your hair is sticking out all around here? Huh? I run my fingertips down the sides of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. Yeah, this is Sayori's round, definitely. My hair is just really hard to get right. Yeah, same. That's valid. And we'll fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Is that on the art, too? I don't see it. I see the bow is messed up and her hair is just like that, but... Try to wipe off the stain with my finger. Nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Yeah, I feel that. I wouldn't be like this. I would be like Sayori in this situation. I'd be like, no one will notice. And nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. You meanie. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sarah. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oh! That's really rude. Come on. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Stop being such a bitch. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Here we go, boys. Hot buttoning action. Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Huh? Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it. Stupid. It's the desuppression. God. Leave her alone. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. Button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Start with a fully closed button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? Did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Yatta! Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look so much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's so hard to breathe. Ugh, it's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Coward. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. If I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Don't tell me not to yatta. I'll yatta whenever the fuck I want. Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. You take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Uh-huh. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. Deal. That was me doing a handshake with myself, but it wasn't very firm. There we go. It's a deal. Did I say the line before it came out? I guess we really are better taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, Val. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Yeah, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. At everyone. Okay, at everyone. Huh? Marcus suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Does she have hooves? I mean, you never see her legs, right? She could have hooves. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Not everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? Well, the whole thing of doing it is to just do it. Like, you don't need, it doesn't have to be good. It doesn't even have to be share-worthy. Just do it, see how you feel about it, and then just go from there if you're writing. That's how I did it, honestly, which helped me a lot. You really just gotta buckle down and start. Like, that's the only way to get better at things. And to see how much you've grown, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Pull out! Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, guys. Vote in the chat. Who should I show first? This is interactive stream now. Who do I show first? I gotta wait for the stream to catch up. Cast your votes now in the chat. Everybody vote on your phones. Okay, Monica's the first one I saw, so let's go. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know that I'm putting in effort. Hi, Candy. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better? Everybody else said Monica too. You guys know what's up. I'm always listening. Always. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Monica S. I think someone's drawn that, actually. The Monka S with Monica. I think I have it saved. I'll post it later. Thank you for posting that, Louis. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. God, I hate hanging words. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? No, bye. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Candy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? It's that sort of barrier that we've all learned to get past. Oh, can I see something real quick? Hold on. What is this? I don't know what this is. Yeah, that's true. Hand Monica my poem. I still don't know what this is. It's a Franker Face Z emote. Yeah, I know what the emote is, but I mean, I'm saying I'm pretty sure someone's strong. I don't know what the fuck this is. Wait, did I forget to save it or something? I don't fucking know. There's music volume here. Isn't there a way to hide the bar? There we go. Ah, I did it too late. It's whatever. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? Wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. Well, maybe we are good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. There are some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? It's not that deep. Okay, here we go. Thighs. That's all I had to say. I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing kind of has a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Same. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It'll take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the style that suits you. I love Monica. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. It's not like this is a dating sim or anything. Like, what? Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. That's not true. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Cool, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Fake it till you make it, boys. Well, let's read it then. Oh, I need to drink some water. Am I literally just gonna recite this? Let's do it. There we go. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. I totally botched that, but whatever. So, what do you think? Perfect. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Freeform jazz! I'm sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really helpful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I was trapped in a box doing a magic trick, and I looked outside, and it was scary. I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. Been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. Keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. Good advice too, as always. Thank you. I love you. Okay. Vote now in chat. Again. Are we just gonna go in order this time? Since Sayori's route is like the one I'm doing. Vote now on your phones. And everyone voted so hard that the castle exploded. Natsuki, close your eyes and pick randomly. I'd do Sayori. Okay, we got 1 and 1. Someone break the tie. Natsuki. Okay, fine. We'll do Natsuki. She'll be like, this shit sucks! And then that's it. Huh? Well, it's about obvious. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. What is that supposed to mean? Are you Adele? That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. Basically, it's not quite cute enough for your taste. Ooh! Ooh! Do you want to get smacked? I'd like to see you try. Can you even reach my face? Isn't she like 4'11"? No, Monica's 4'11". Natsuki's like 4'6", isn't she? That's really funny. I don't remember what it said on the wiki. I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Monica's 5'3". Yeah, she's like just barely... Okay, I think... Yeah, Monica's 5'3", and I think Natsuki's like 4'11" or something. Something ridiculous. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because. Everyone in high school thinks writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. People don't take my writing seriously. What is the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Natsuki's valid, okay? Yes, exactly. It's like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. See, there you go. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing is simple writing is get to put more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it for a rhyme at the end, but that made it fall flat on purpose. Don't bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. Guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro with a fang. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? You guys all have the same birthday according to your creator, so... Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki's feeling proud that I won't take that away from her. Okay, I'll just do Sayori now. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Candy. Huh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. It may start that way, but you might be better than you think you are. So, who knows? Just fucking write sometime, and maybe it'll turn out better than you thought it would be. That's advice from me today. That's what I've been just doing the whole stream. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Yeah? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a candy poem. That makes it feel extra special. I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Precious. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. But it just reminds me of how we're really part of the club now. Okay, so long from chat. I will miss. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Candy. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people? Or something that only really good people can do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! You'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Sayori has like the maximum count. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me get out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, that at least makes me feel better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It just sounds like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. She knows what's up. Yeah. Next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Oh fuck, I gotta sneeze. Oh fuck, I can't sneeze right now. Okay, Yuri. No, don't bother voting. There's only one left. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. Because you fucking suck. I guess that might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! I just raised my voice? Sorry. I'm sorry. She had like a realistic tongue there for a second, that one's right, with her shocked mouth. I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take a while. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is a style that's both expressive. The end result is that both style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even in a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to do work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, learning by example, and trying new things. So if everyone in this club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Bias? Oh. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. So have they shown each other poetry before? Because they seem to, like, already know. Because Natsuki talks about her poetry like other people have read it already. So maybe they have in the past? I don't know. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do! I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Yeah, I feel that. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Babe, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. It took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. Actually, I think your handwriting is very pretty. Which it is. I like that font. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. This is our first time trying. I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Aren't you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story's about a ghost at all, Ken. Really? I must have totally missed the point. I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story, paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to the ghost. Lingering in our last remaining place of comfort, I'm unable to let go of the past, so to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Welcome to Twitch, my dude. Says he's new to Twitch. Hello, everyone in chat, by the way, that said hi before. Whew. Yes, that's everyone. Glance around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing ability. Even though they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. There's a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up putting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, stirring their expressive poems. Oh my god, out of the corner of my eye, it looked like Natsuki didn't have eyes at all. Like, her eyes just, like, blended in with her hair, and I thought her face was just blank. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem on the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Tell you about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Things that really didn't come out nice at all. I do have a couple suggestions. I was looking for suggestions. I would ask whether I actually liked it. See, this sprite of her mouth isn't so bad. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Candy did too. Based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Candy liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? That's not what Yuri stands up as well. You're just jealous that Candy appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know you'd appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would literally go out of my way to make everything I do look really cutesy. You're okay. You know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Candy started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Yuri's face. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Yeah, date. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. This wouldn't happen in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? You should jump out at the reader and I'll force them to have to figure it all out. Explain that to her, Candy. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. It's a fucking power limiter. It's like the anime training weights you put around your writing hand. You understand that, right, Candy? Well, I'm trying to get dragged into this in the first place. It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be... I'll pick Sayori. I always do this. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri's expression is so defenseless I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori? Huh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How could the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making a friend feel like this? Candy. Oh, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? You listening to yourself? That's exactly why nobody likes it. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I want everyone to get along and be happy. This is happy time, okay? We're all supposed to get along. Sayori, don't cry. What the fuck? My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings in just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Damn right. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I want to see what Monika's face looks like. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. He whispered to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things. I'm very good with people. I couldn't bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, I feel like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own way, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she always knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I'd hate to see her get herself hurt. And that makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly, causing my stomach to knot. Ugh. Such a genuine expression does make a good president, regardless of what she says. I love her. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Yeah, same. Honestly. Oh, I'm glad you liked the stream, dude. I'm glad you are enjoying. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Candy, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing again tomorrow. Maybe we'll learn something new from your friends, too. Your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, how did I get here? Letting the days go by. Did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. Any luck that means I can do a better job of pressing those who I wanted to press. He did. I nodded at myself with newfound determination. Candy! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sir beams at me. It really has been a while since Sarah and I have spent this much time together. I can only say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time we've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Candy, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you, too. That's... Sayori's really maxing out the counter. And Yuri's the one who goes, Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Pat. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yep, let's do this. Welcome, Prefix. Oh, hey, thanks for the host I just saw in the chat. Okay, time to make another save so I don't have to do all that again. Return. Okay, let's do this. Misery. Yes. Unrestrained. Huh. Extraordinary. There we go. Oh. Yeah. Friends. There we go. Promise. There we go. I'm nailing this now. Forgive. There we go. I almost did suicide, but I think that's a Yuri word. Because if it wasn't, then there'd be a spoiler. Unending? Existence. Comfort? Yeah. See, I know her. Melancholy. Pain? Yeah. Socks. I need to put socks on. I'm sorry, guys. Get ready for some intense sock putting on action. Oh wow, 2 hosts in one day. Thank you both. They said they forgot to host me. That's pretty cool though. I appreciate it all. I gotta start streaming more regularly. The internet in this room is pretty good. Okay, 1 sock down. Can't believe this fucking game reminded me to put socks on. My fucking toes are freezing. Okay. This song goes hard, honestly. If it weren't for my writing process, I would listen to this song while writing if it weren't for my writing process, because it's a good song. It's better for picking words out of a list than it is for randomly writing. This is a more special day than you might think. Holy shit! So many hosts, goddamn. Big mood. Let's try special. Yes. Cry. Yes. Grief. Yes, I'm so good at this game. Infinite mouse. Infinite mouse. Lazy. This is so easy. Love. Hell yeah. Inferno. Imagination. Oh. Wrath. Candy. I'm just gonna pick candy whenever I see it. Dream. Fuck. Awesome. Joy. Nailed it. Boom. Let's go. Let's go. I wish you could name the saves in this game. I need a drink of water. Holy shit. I didn't know voice acting was this. Well, this is hardly voice acting. This is just reading aloud, but it's really intensive. I do kind of want to do voice acting. I think voice acting would be really fun. I want to voice a New Yorker character like Joey Wheeler or Snap from Chalk Zone. I could do a New York accent. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable around here for the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Candy. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm not used to you being in the club, that's all. Who are you most afraid of in the game? Probably Natsuki. I don't need her breaking her neck at me. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Huh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Yeah, it's a little hard to get back into the New Yorker accent. I gotta really get into it. I'm not too used to speaking about it. I'm not too used to speaking with it like in casual conversations. Like I can do it here and there, but like actually talking with it has been hard. I could do like Joey Wheeler quotes and stuff like that, but and Snap quotes. Use the chalk, Rody! I'm not scared of Yuri. Yuri's cool. Why don't we look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry, you wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you planned to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Wow! I give up. Ace Attorney. This is just like, objection! Don't make me feel guilty! If you feel guilty, then that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice she was listening in. Her face in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. That was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Candy to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Frankly, after putting out a mischievous stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. Just no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have accepted the revolution. Revolution. Eat the coins if you don't have anything left. Yeah, they're like Jewish Geld coins. You just peel back the wrapper and eat the chocolate coin. Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Can someone count how many times she's gone, I need it. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. She's a fucking evil mastermind. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me a little more credit than that, Sayori. That makes me laugh every time. Even when I'm like speeding through the text to get like different routes and stuff, it just goes like, yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sarah in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... Huh? A cookie! Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sarah glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. Natsuki, stop smiling like that. Thank you, that's much better. And I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It's totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Please, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite, like a monster. So good. Sayori suddenly clasped her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. Yours is chocolate. Yeah, why'd you think I gave you that one? Fine. So I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her shoulder. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Natsu cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety with her goat legs. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a little bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. Probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Buscuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. Didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? Yeah, it's me. Good to introduce you guys. What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Yes, me, her boyfriend. Exactly. Ah, never mind then. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. I was just shaving my piano. Piano? Wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. Me too, actually. I have a piano. I have a whole keyboard. I gotta set it up sometime. I just kind of started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's Monica looks at me. You know, once I get a little better at it. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Candy. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. Didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. Sure, Natsuki will end up complaining to her about it anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Brings back her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Candy, Candy! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know the festival's coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. I need to find some crayons, markers, glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Hey, Monica, we'll be back soon. So long. Are you going with Candy to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Aw, but I wanted to go. Listen, it's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It's just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Candy? Ikimashou? Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. What a bundle of sunshine. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how we make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have this all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're going to do a poetry performance. A performance? What kind? Well, everyone's going to take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. Candy! You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading the poems, it's about performing them. Bitch! Like, say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons smooth. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clean roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now when I look in every direction, once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like all that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's possible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Eh? You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. This means pretty unordinary to contrast to this is a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they all like you when you go on their route or whatever. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. This one's gonna be so much fun. Sayori spins herself in the hallway again. Hey Candy, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? Mission impossible. It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. In the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As years went by, I began to hold myself in my room more and more. Going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I thought I had forgotten. Two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet, and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! He pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand, too. Kind of dirty, though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Let's move to the side so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. It's the second time Sayori's got hit. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, 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 ow. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Sayori's sitting on the floor. I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurt. Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead and gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. A huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell it. I should find you some ice. Candy. Where could I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing in pain, Sayori still makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I gotta take a drink. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since we use it in an ice pack rather than to drink. I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. This moment of already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. Good play-by-play, dude. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop the crayon back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. Hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. It just looks like apple juice in a water bottle. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Baka. Ah, sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. You cleaned up most of the crayons, that's good. Hey, Candy. This kind of reminds me of you growing up, doesn't it? Huh? What do you mean? You know, we used to play outside all the time. I always trying to keep up with you. Kind of oblivious with you some ways. I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on things you do. But sometimes when I tried things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. Looks like Jack Daniels, yeah. Yeah, looks like kind of like root beer or soda or something. It's weird. I fall and scrape myself and get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. You would rush over as quick as you could. You tried really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself for everything. And you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Hey, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. This guy's memory issues. Everybody in the literature club getting tipsy. Hey. This was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention. Quit playing games, son. This isn't a game. This is Doki Doki Literature Club on Steam. You know, the game service. So in a way, it wasn't my fault. Kind of like this time, too. I wasn't rushing you out of the closet. Probably wouldn't have hit your head. Candy, I don't think you realize that we were always thinking about the other people. Even after all these years, rushing to help me, you know I'm just being clumsy. You're a real sweetheart. Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. The Lit Club. Exactly. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. For I know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right, Andy. I'm so glad nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling whether we each end up for college or after that, so it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. He remains silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside. When I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. Guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! Clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Alright, see you, dude. Glad you could make it. Ugh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing, I was just about ready to start sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons, I smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all this stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. Found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Candy. Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure! Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. Start working on the posters tonight. Me too! Okay, everyone. Ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Okay. Drink time. Okay, well, let's make sure Sayori doesn't have a concussion or anything. Candy, I really love your poems. Can't believe you've been hiding these from me. Huh? I'm not hiding anything. But poems are so good. Yesterday's, and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Huh? No way. Not even Natsuki? I guess Natsuki's the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot to just write poems when I'm thinking about you. Eh? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Stop thinking weird things, idiot. It's not a bump, she's evolving into a unicorn. Exactly. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? You somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things. Like cooking! Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess some things I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. You have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. Never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? Pat, Sayori said. Pat. Shouldn't that hurt? I guess they didn't program that in. I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Here starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Candy, you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, first time you've written something for me. Huh? Oh, same. I wonder... Okay, whatever. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. You even listening anymore? Oh, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home. Really? I broke my pencil. Snap! That one's going in my cringe compilation. Sarah hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being attentive at her surroundings, she bumps right into me. That's 2 bumps in one day. This has gone too far. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. Bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Frey clutches desk beside her like life support, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh! Sorry, I forgot about that. It's not as good as yours. Please, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put that bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull for them off the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile beneath my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards, all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Holy crap! Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. I didn't tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It sounds kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You got pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Purist had a bit of a habit of getting more obsessed with something than dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this becomes one of those times. Seeing passion in her eyes, it's hard for me to be pessimistic. Yeah, that's good too. You should just commit to something. It's good to be enthusiastic. Monica taught me a lot too. It's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. I get the feeling you'd probably be the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizing my experience. Well then, keep practicing, maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. When I think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Huh? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you really never struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so, fluffy, spend so much time with someone like you? Alright, thanks for coming, Prefix. I'm glad you could make it too. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. I thought that said virgin for a sec, I don't know why. That was a little unnecessary. Think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You'd say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Maybe you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. Once people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know any people like that? First, it's about everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares about something like... Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn the respect for others and liking weird things. You're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Okay, I think I'll show these last 2 poems, and I'll get to the next poem thing, and then I'll call it a stream, because it's been almost 2 hours, and my voice kind of hurts. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Candy. Your skills are really improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Huh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry, but it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Yeah, that's true. You should just write how you feel. Just see how it comes out. You don't have to worry about making it perfect on the first try. Just go with the flow, you know? Metaphors can go a long way. I feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Just by letting your mind wander through your feelings. Write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it. Of course. It's the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. My bread, the hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light with my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in my eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions on the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes more hungry, more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right, it's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's the sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. I usually enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's fine. Did Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Eh? She did? Yeah. She's talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. Well, that's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who'd make fun of my hobbies. I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry. I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I had learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. Gee, I wonder who I should show my poem to now. Monica? Hi again, Candy. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be bad. As long as it's not going bad. Happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like that other one you wrote. It's your, dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerated. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? And again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I was just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. You're and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. Just the kind of thing I'd never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with space on the paper. Choosing where and how you space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, this is Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Definitely writing advice. Okay, everyone. All done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone would come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's like we can put anything together, anything good in just a few days. End up embarrassing ourselves and not consider getting any new members. It's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparation. Worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sarah's been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. Does that mean you should tell us what we're actually doing for the... That doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're gonna be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are gonna choose a poem to recite during the event. The cool part is we're gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. We're just putting in all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. So we've been coloring the poster holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. I'll have to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm so sorry. But, it's something we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event, we each put on a good performance, and we'll inspire others to do the same. The more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, but expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. Yeah, it's a good time. I like writing. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. You want to share that with others? Inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. I speak for everyone. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. Guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. What we do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Alright. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri. Yuri dejectedly glances around with expectant faces. Guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. That was seriously going to be the death of me. Literally. Oh god. Seeing all the foreshadowing is fucked up. Well, in the regular game, but you know what I mean. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting it in front of each other. No way. Monica, it's too sudden. If you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Well, let's see. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. I wish I could read this one, because it seems nice. I want to read all of Monica's poetry. Her confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflections pristine. Knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or she's simply a natural? We glance around and recognize their eyes on Monica. Sarah looks amazed. There is an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. Well, she was in debate club, so she'd be a good talker. It was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. I was hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. She clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Putting her head down, she walks to the podium. This poem's called You Can Do It, Yuri. Called After Image of the Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. I wish I could read this one too. There's a lot of fan art based around this one. She's suddenly putting in so much effort. There's a couple lines with voice changes. That's like what happens. Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and structure as she enunciates a perfect timing. If you'll grab a glimpse of a whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed beside her head. When she's finished, don't stop. And snaps back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. Me first to start plotting. I'm going to be afterward. Show Yuri the recognition she deserves. Good girl. That's how we didn't want to apply for her. We were just so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. Proceed. Sorry, my throat's really starting to hurt. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sarah hops out of her chair and she walks to the podium. So it's called My Meta. Oh! I want to read this one too. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Like you're just reciting it yourself, like in front of a mirror in your own head. It's your own poem, so it'll come up the best way. I see. Okay then. I see, huh? So it's like that, huh? I understand everything. Doesn't get it at all. So it feels like her soft voice has made a perfect match. Isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this chapter on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. Hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. This is what Sayori meant when she said she really likes my poems. It's like I get to reach much more deeply into someone than I thought I knew through and through. Here finishes when you applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. You can be like that. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem really fits you nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work at all. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time left for the festival, you know. Okay. Who's next? Natsuki? Let me go before Candy. I feel like I can compare to you guys anyway. I just feel like Candy lowers everyone's expectations a little bit before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. So, funny. Has their eyes on me and they feel terribly awful. Sent the poem. So Sayori has written before the club activities started too, or she just wrote one in between. That's interesting. It's like tough in my own writing. It's hard to put energy into. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. I'm really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. It's less your abilities, more about your lack of confidence in your writing. It's something I'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. It's Suzy Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Oh, I'm going. She grudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Yeah, the poem is called Jump. Might as well jump. She starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. She's a little unenthused. Her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. Natsuki's trademark style works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. Huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put whatever face I want for other people. When it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. You think it'd be the other way around, huh? It's a surprise, Natsuki. You think it'd be the other way around for me? Yeah, exactly. That's just how it is, so I guess in that case, you don't have much to worry about for the festival. Instead, I want to thank you for coming through. It'd be hard, but I know that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'm making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time if you recite it. Please. Probably find some other poem to recite instead. It's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. I love when I'm this happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. That's about it for today. The festival's coming up. Let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. For the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. Oh, hey, Monday's tomorrow. Interesting. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to reach the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. Impressing Monica. Oof. I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, us going home together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? That's okay, Andy. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... sorry, fumbles with our words. Let's just say that one day Yuri has to walk home with you. Huh? What'd you do? What kind of question is that? Putting me on the spot here. I would walk with you, baby. Sayori. Oh, shoot. Exited the game. Sayori, you don't think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Her eyes look kind of blurry here. I don't know what that is. If that's like an effect to make her look sad or something, or like she's about to cry. Sometimes the eyes look blurrier when you look at them. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. And you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. She's so silly, Candy. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? Conversation trails on. Kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. I want to respect her and keep her happy too. And again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? Okay, well, with that, I think I'm gonna call it a stream for now. It's been 2 hours. My voice is kind of killing me. So, thank you everyone for joining. I'm sorry it was only the stuff from the regular game and I didn't really get to the mod stuff yet, because that only starts in the post game, but for the post Act 1 or whatever. But I'm glad you all could join. Hopefully I'll get to the new stuff next time if I do another 2 hours maybe. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. It's just a short segment before the end. So, thanks everyone for joining and chatting and following and all that. And I'll see you next time I decide to stream, which will hopefully be soon. Thanks. Yeah, I'm glad you guys had fun. Glad you guys straight up just listened to me talk for 2 hours, like non-stop. This certainly was a vocal workout for me. So, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the beginning parts too. Even though it wasn't blind, you guys got to see my reactions to stuff, which is good, because I initially played this game by myself, so it was more of a personal thing for me, but I'm glad I'm getting to share it now. So we'll get this traditional dating sim experience. We'll come back to that next time. Thanks everyone for watching and stopping by, everyone who chatted and all that stuff. Goodbye!